Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another arena commentary. So, we're at the 2 week mark for the season now, and since you guys seem to really enjoy these arena commentaries, I thought I would keep it going. I've got these 2700 gladiator range type games for you all, and everybody's playing right now. There's a huge amount of participation in arena at high ratings right now because everyone's trying to get their titles, everybody's practicing for the tournaments, and there's just a lot going on. There's just a lot going on for PvP right now in terms of the actual participation. However, there's not a whole lot going on for the development side. So the PTR, I can't really do like the PvP brawls because nobody's really playing them on the PTR. So I can't really like record those at any time. So I can't show you them really until they come out, which I think 7.2 is going to be coming out in like 2 or 3 weeks. So it's all good. I'll show you them as they come out. But outside of that, guys, I would love to show you today's game, which is going to be me playing MLS at 2700 MMR. I'm going to be walking you through this game. I'm going to be playing against Fire Mage, Demon Hunter, and Holy Paladin, which are all very popular classes right now. And their game is going to be very centered around trying to kill me. Like their game plan is to kill me and use their Metamorphosis and just basically get a huge amount of burst damage onto me and just blow me up, and also be able to try and CC my shaman with instant CC cooldowns. So you're going to be seeing a lot of imprisons on my shaman. You're going to be seeing a lot of maybe Chaos Novas, Hammer of Justices for sure, Blood Elf Silences, Dragon's Breaths, maybe Polymorphs if possible. And then you're going to see basically Metamorphosis jumping on me in the opener here, and we're going to see a lot of damage on my face. So our job as MLS, it's really not revolved around like a 2-minute cooldown like Metamorphosis. It's really not revolved around CC. Pretty much our job is just to survive and do a lot of AoE pressure until we eventually kill somebody. That's just kind of how this comp works right now with MLS. So we're not really revolving around a Hammer of Justice or a cheap shot or anything like that. So as you can see, I go to Frost Nova them both in the opener because I don't want them to stop my Warlock from getting Gateway. I don't want them to instantly polymorph my Shaman. And I'm pretty much just trying to CC and stop their opener in the beginning. As you can see, a nice Metamorphosis comes out from Cheerios, but I am able to blink it away, so he isn't going to get that instant stun on me. They probably would have forced my block in the first couple seconds, but I tried to kite out as best I can. But honestly, guys, they do so much damage that it just doesn't even matter. I get a nice Temporal Shield cancel, which is, like, I actually... looking back at this, I actually like kited this pretty well, but they just do so much damage that there's really there's really no way to survive that. My Restoration Shaman's just in a bunch of instant CCs. There's no way for him to really get out of that, but he doesn't have to waste his Trinket. He doesn't have to use Spirit Link. He doesn't have to use Earthen Totem or anything like that. I just have to trade my Ice Block for all of their offensive cooldowns, which is fine because I have a second Ice Block, so it's really not a huge deal. My Shaman's off DR right now, so he's immune to CC. And pretty much he's going to be starting to pick me up. I have to waste my Ice Block, but it's fine. They don't have any more. They don't have any more offensive cooldowns for quite some time. And this is where we kind of like turn the tables. As you can see, the Mage is starting to dip a little bit low. Paladin's about 75%. He actually has melee wings right now. So I know I'm pausing this a lot, but it's really important for me to like tell you guys. As MLS, we've noticed as we fight a lot of these Holy Paladins that it's really, really impossible for us to kill anybody whenever their melee wings is up. So if you don't know what melee wings are real quick, melee wings are a 1-minute cooldown from a Holy Paladin, and it's these big glowing angel wings, and whenever these angel wings are up, I think it lasts for like 20 seconds or 30 seconds or something like that, and it's so much healing, but the Holy Paladin actually has to be hitting you with his abilities, so he has to be like melee attacking you. That's why they're called melee wings. But they do so much healing that it's really impossible for us to damage through that healing, so we're trying to CC the Holy Paladin on his melee wings as much as possible and do damage to the enemy Mage here. So as you can see, the Mage goes for a Polymorph. We are able to... Oh, we didn't even stop it. Okay, so we could have stopped that, I'm sure, but we didn't... we weren't able to stop it. We got the enemy Mage down about 4%, but unfortunately, since he has melee wings up, he's able to pick him back up pretty well. And I'm just trying to kite at this point, just trying to survive. I actually blink away from the Demon Hunter here, and I think I head over towards the Gateway to take that away as well, because I'm just trying to kite this Demon Hunter since he does so much damage, and also stop the enemy Mage's CC onto my Shaman. So he gets a nice Dragon's Breath onto my Shaman, but I gate away, which is really important because I'm pulling out the Demon Hunter from a position... like a pretty safe position. I'm pulling him into more of an offensive position. So when their team is over here, that's usually when they die. So if you ever see like the Mage blink over here, the Demon Hunter go over there, their health dips pretty significantly because they line of sight their healer, they're out of range of their healer, whatever reason it is. But the Melee Wings is down on the Holy Paladin, so he's not going to be able to put out much healing right now. And we get the Mage really, really low here. He actually has to try to run away and peel for a little while. He tries to sheet my Warlock just to stop some damage. But we're putting out a pretty huge amount of damage right now on everyone because Melee Wings is down. We've got all of the enemy team at 50%. Melee Wings comes back up, so we pretty much just have to kite this Paladin right now. So I get a full polymorph because I see Melee Wings come out. Blur is on the Demon Hunter, so we're not going to hit the Demon Hunter. The Mage blinks in offensively, which is really important. You're actually going to see us pretty much get his Cauterize here and get his main defensive cooldowns, which is really important. I actually get interrupted on Frost, so this means that I can actually cast Polymorph on the Paladin again and get him CC'd on his Melee Wing. So he's not able to really heal this Mage here. And as you can see, the Mage is so far in, he's so offensively positioned that since we have the Paladin CC'd, he's not going to be receiving healing. He's really, really far from any pillar, so he can't line of sight. So you're going to see us force out some defensive cooldowns here because of that. We actually get Cauterize, we get Blessing of Protection, or Blessing of Sacrifice, sorry, and Ice Block. So they have no more defensive cooldowns after this Melee Wings is over, which it is over now. So right now, they pretty much are thinking, oh god, we have nothing left, it's time for us to run. So you can see all three of them run. But we have so much pressure right now, and what's really cool about MLS is that we do a huge amount of AoE pressure. So whenever teams group up like this around a pillar and they run away, this is like the best possible situation for us. Like this means that we're going to actually be killing this Mage right here through Temporal Shield, and pretty much just trying to do a huge amount of AoE pressure until they can't sustain it. And all they're really trying to do is wait for Melee Wings to come back up, wait for Metamorphosis to come off of cooldown, and just survive. But we're doing so much damage to them right now. Like, if you ever fight MLS, I shouldn't tell you this, but like, do not do this. Do not group up like that. Like that is like the worst situation for anybody, or for your team, that is. So as you can see, Metamorphosis comes off cooldown, Melee Wings comes off cooldown, Combustion comes off cooldown. They're going to do a huge amount of damage to me here. It's no surprise. They just do so much damage. But I actually get a really, really important blink. I blink straight towards the gateway, and since we're already like way behind the tomb, we're way in. I pretty much blink towards the gateway, and then I take the gateway out, and I'm super, super far. Like, they have all their offensive cooldowns up right now, and I'm so far from them that it does not matter. So I actually get top tier. I get put up to 100% health. I don't have to ice block, which is really important. And then we're going to be starting to use our offensive damage again, start getting out that pressure on that Mage. We get 2 Chaos Bolts on the Mage and the Demon Hunter, and I actually am going to be Ebon Bolting the Mage here, and we're going to just global him right there from 50% to 0 because of how much damage we had to go, and Melee Wings was down. So it's really important that you keep track of those cooldowns, guys. I know that this is kind of hard to follow if you're new to the game. However, if you follow stuff like Melee Wings, if you follow whether or not that's available for the Holy Paladin, if you follow Metamorphosis, and kind of watch where the Mage is positioned, you're going to know when you can kind of do a huge amount of damage and also get a kill from that, or when you can do a huge amount of damage or not get a kill from that. Because if I were to use my Ebon Bolt and my Orb while they had Melee Wings up, I really wouldn't be accomplishing anything. But, you know, since they didn't have any of that available, they didn't have Ice Block, Cauterize, they didn't have Melee Wings, they didn't have Blessing of Sacrifice, nothing was available for this Mage anymore, and he was offensively positioned, that's when we can get the kill. We don't, all we have to do is survive. We don't really need to really do anything other than survive, because we're not on the timer. They're on the timer, because we win. That's it. We do more damage than them. So that's kind of how the game rolls out. But anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this video. I just wanted to kind of walk you through this match because it was pretty fun for me, and I hope that the commentary is good. If you have any feedback or anything like that, feel free to leave it down in the comments. But if you did enjoy the video, be sure to give a big thumbs up, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel for future videos. I have 4 more arena matches to show you, and then I was thinking about doing some GCD commentary over the tournament games. So let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in that, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching.